We're live. Yes, we are. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ethan's NBA Talk live. I am Ethan's NBA Talk, host of the channel. We are gonna have a fun one on our hands. It's gonna be a lot of rants tonight for me because my Philadelphia 76ers, or should I say, my banged up Philadelphia 76ers are taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. The reason why I'm going to be going on rants a lot tonight is because I know that the referees are going to do everything in their power to make sure the Thunder win. It's every time I feel like my Philadelphia 76ers play them, it's just call after call they get, and it's very hard to play this team. But you know, it is what it is. We'll try to push through it. Another reason why I'm going to go on a rant tonight is because this game is going to have me thinking of Jared McCain, who, as you guys know, I hate that he got traded. It was ridiculous. And he's going to be playing tonight for the Thunder. First game back in Philadelphia. So this is going to be a tough one to watch. And the Sixers, this is the injury report for today. Joel Embiid not playing for the Sixers. Kelly Oubre Jr. not playing for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey obviously been out. Paul George has been out. Johni Broome is out. Quentin Grimes is out. So it's going to be a very tough one here in Philly. The only injury for the Thunder is Thomas Sorber. The referees tonight, the crew chief is Ben Taylor. The referee is Jason Goldberg. And the umpire is Jenna Schroeder. So, it'll be a fun one tonight, everybody. I'm going to have my Mountain Dew Baja Blast with me. Having energy for this. We have 5 people in right now. And it's going to be very fun. It'll be a very fun game. I just know that it's going to be very frustrating to guard Shea. I know any little touch on him, it's going to be a call. I just know it. We're not going to be allowed to get away with any physicality that we might throw at Oklahoma tonight. But again, we have to try to push through it. Hopefully, we don't make a complete fool of ourselves out there. Hopefully, we don't be losing by 50 like we've had done in a few games this season. We hopefully at least put up somewhat of a fight in this game. Like if we lose by 20, then I understand. We're playing the defending champions, best team in the league, and having all of these injuries, having Maxey, Embiid, Oubre, all of them. So, yeah. Should be starting in a moment. Gotta be a little bit patient. That's why I start my lives, because this is starting 7 p.m. Eastern, and you know how it normally starts like 10 minutes after, but that's why I start my live at 7:05 p.m. Eastern, so we're not like just sitting here waiting for the commercials to be done. We can get right into my play-by-play commentary. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 300 subscribers. That is a great milestone. Hopefully, we have many more to come. I know 500 is going to be the big one, the big one. 300 is just an exact number, which is great and really good to get there. But 500, we got to push for it, and hopefully we can just keep on growing and growing. That's the goal for this channel. Welcome in, Gaming Girl Me, to the live. Go Sixers, indeed. We gotta win it tonight. We gotta upset the Oklahoma City Thunder. We need to make sure that they are scared of us tonight, even though I know they're not going to be. I'm not that delusional, okay? I know that this is going to be a loss probably for the Sixers, but we still got to keep on pushing. We still got to keep on trying. I know that my Philadelphia 76ers will fight. They will fight. So, again, they're wearing I think they're not wearing them, there's city edition uniforms, the dark blue jerseys that they usually wear. They're wearing their more throwback Sixers jerseys from the Allen Iverson era, which is fine because I do love these jerseys. And, Tyrese Maxey looks great in these jerseys when he plays in them. He was born to be a Sixer. All right. We're about to be underway here at Xfinity Mobile Arena. Tip-off between Adem Bona and Chet Holmgren. We are underway. And Jalen Williams returning for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Dort. Knocked away by Beauchamp, but it will remain Thunder's ball on the sideline. Inbound to Hartenstein. Defending NBA champions. Jalen Williams has it. Jalen Williams puts it up right to Hartenstein for an easy deuce. Sixers kind of broke down a little bit. An easy basket for OKC in the early going. Adem Bona feeds it off. VJ Edgecombe wide open for three. Money. And the Sixers have the lead. 3-2. They can make threes tonight, then this could be a good night for the Sixers. Here's Shea, a potential MVP of the league. Hits the mid-range on the left baseline. Thunder lead at 4-3. 11:06 of the first quarter. Here's Beauchamp. Gets it to Bona. Bona now to Edgecombe. Edgecombe, another three. Missed it. Bona comes in there, and who's the foul on? I believe it's on Gilgeous-Alexander, so that's his first foul. Take a look at this big three. This screen by Bona, giving VJ Edgecombe all kinds of space at the top. And let's look at Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, left baseline, mid-range. That's his spot. MarJon Beauchamp. VJ Edgecombe. Now Adem Bona. Bona. VJ hoists up a three. Missed it badly. Rebound goes to Bona, though. Stays with the Sixers. Edwards, a three-pointer. He's been red hot lately, and he continues his hot streak. It's Justin Edwards hits a three from the left wing. It's 6-4 Sixers. 10.5 of the first. Dort now on the left wing. Dort rises and fires the mid-range. Hartenstein collects the offensive rebound and puts it in. Edwards now to Barlow. Now Beauchamp for three. Got it! And the Sixers have 3 threes early on. 9-6 Sixers. Here's Williams. Williams gets to the Holmgren. Holmgren now back to Williams. Williams on the drive. Williams guarded by Grimes. Just an easy drive to the basket. Poor defense there with the Sixers, but Edgecombe looking to respond. Rejected by Holmgren. Holmgren standing about 7 feet 2 inches. Shea for three. Missed it short. Rebound to VJ. VJ up ahead and too far for Adem to handle. Will be Thunder ball. High-scoring ball game in the first 2.5 minutes. But the ball movement by the Sixers early on has been amazing. 3 threes already. Hartenstein gets it to Williams, guarded by Edwards. Holmgren now has some space to shoot a three, and he splash. Chet Holmgren. Been a big part of that Oklahoma City championship run last season, and another one potentially underway for Oklahoma. BJ Edgecombe now finds Justin Edwards. Edwards now thinking to drive on the baseline, and he just loses it out of bounds. Also came from great pressure from Chet Holmgren. Williams now. Williams will pull up for three. Missed it. And the Sixers have the rebound. BJ Edgecombe now. Edgecombe to Beauchamp. Beauchamp on the drive. Tough shot rejected by Holmgren. This is second block. Already. Here's Edwards. Now to Beauchamp. Beauchamp 3. Missed it. Rebound. Goes to OKC. Williams now. Down low. Shea. Guarded by VJ. Good learning experience for VJ. Shea creates space and hits the jumper. 13-9 Thunder. Shea's ability to create space on that mid-range is something special. VJ Edgecombe now gets to the Barlow. Barlow on the drive. VJ Edgecombe now drives on Dort. Barlow the screen. VJ, the mid-range. Missed it. And the Thunder have it. Here's Shea. BJ falls over. Shea try to give it to Hartenstein, and it's intercepted by Justin Edwards. Edwards now to the corner, knocked away by Hartenstein, and then it hit the face of Barlow. That was a weird situation. VJ denies the lob by Shea. He was trying to lob it to Holmgren, and VJ says, not today. Beauchamp, and it goes through the hands of Barlow and out of bounds. It's a little bit sloppy by the Sixers here. Thunder now move it the other way. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren posting up on Barlow. Holmgren. Still Barlow with him. Holmgren. Tough mid-range shot. And I believe they call a foul underneath by Adem Bona. I don't know. They call a foul on Barlow. That was great defense by Dominic Barlow. I don't know why that's free throws to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren at the line to shoot 2. Holmgren makes the first free throw. Let's take a look at this. A little bit of contact on the arm there by Barlow. Holmgren now hits the second free throw. 2 for 2 there. 15-9 Thunder. Beauchamp. Beauchamp to Bona. Bona thinking the drive. Now kicks it back out to VJ Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe. Mid-range shot. Got it. He says to Shea, anything you could do, I can do better. 15-11 now. 15-11, Thunder with 6:38 of the first. Shea bounced past to Hartenstein. Now Holmgren thought about a 3. He's defended well by Bona. Holmgren, nice bounce pass down low to Dort. And too easy there. 17-11, and just an easy cut to the basket by OKC. An 11-2 run in the last 3.5 for the Thunder. VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe in the corner to Barlow. Barlow on the drive. Barlow, tough shot. No. And Bona gets the rebound and puts it back in. 17-13. Shea on the drive. Shea, nobody home on that pass. 5:56 the first. 17-13. Thunder. Timeout. Okay. Yeah. Great start for my Philadelphia 76ers. I know they're down by 4, but the great start, I would say. I mean, like we said, we didn't expect the Sixers to be doing well in this kind of game. With all the injuries that we have to this team, we don't expect, even when fully healthy, we don't expect to win against this team because this team is the best team in the league right now. Yeah, they just are, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is probably going to win the MVP, and I think that the Sixers are doing a good job, just kind of staying in it with the Thunder. So we have 6 people in right now. I wonder when Jared McCain's going to come in for the Thunder. Oh, that is going to be hard to see Jared come in. That's going to be hard to see him. Should have never gotten rid of him. He's just been so good for the Thunder. So good. And we got rid of him for nothing. Nothing. Only to sign Jabari Walker to a 2-year deal and sign Cameron Payne. Like what? I don't get it. But yeah, maybe we'll see him in. I mean, I'm obviously like I'm not wearing. I'm wearing my Maxey jersey right now. I'm not wearing a Jared McCain jersey because we are going against this team right now. So of course I'm not gonna wear that jersey. But yeah. So 17-13 Thunder with 5:56 to go the first quarter. Take a look at these. The Sixers need to be better defensively. Just the easy cut to the basket by OKC, and the jam is there. He is AI in the building, wearing his Flyers hat today. Flyers are in the hunt for the playoffs in the NHL right now, and there he is, Jared McCain on the court for OKC. We need to defend him very well because he's been amazing for the Thunder. BJ Edgecombe thought about the mid-range, kicks it back out to Edwards. Edwards on the mid-range. Good, but we got an offensive foul on the Sixers. Jared McCain saying hi to VJ earlier in this game. Saying hi to Sixers fans. Shai, mid-range, got it. 19-13. BJ Edgecombe now. Edgecombe to Drummond. Drummond try to bounce pass, kick ball by OKC. Sixers inbounding the ball. Drummond now. He did to Edgecombe. Edgecombe on the mid-range. Missed it. Too strong there. Shai now. Get to the Dort. Dort to Shai. Shai. Driving. Shai. Reversal. Good there. It's 21-13 Thunder. But on the other end is Beauchamp, who missed a layup, and that will stay with the Sixers, though. Look at this, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just nobody on the Sixers can defend this man. Once he drives, it's just game over for a team's defense. And that's what makes him go to the free throw line so much, is these drives. Teams have no other choice but to foul him. Payne. Payne thought about the three. Drummond gets it to Watford. Watford on the drive. He lays it in just as the shot clock expires. 21-15 Thunder. Caruso gets it to Dort. Dort now to McCain. Back to Williams. McCain, tough three. Got it. Jared McCain. Tough three. Had the corner. It's 24-15 OKC. And a miss there by VJ. Rebound goes to Thunder. Jared McCain has the ball again. McCain back to Williams. McCain, three off the screen. He got it again. 27-15. Showing why Sixers shouldn't have traded him as 27-15 as Jared McCain with 2 for 2 from the three. Payne, though, responds a little bit with the mid-range. It's 27-17 Thunder. And that should have been an offensive foul, I think, by Williams, by the other Jalen Williams, the one the benches. He hits a three. 30-17 Thunder. 3:05 of the first. Drummond. Now gets it to Beauchamp. Beauchamp thought about the mid-range. VJ, nice bounce pass to Payne for three. He got it. Cameron Payne, big time three. It's 30-20. And the Thunder will take a timeout. Go ahead. Make fun of me. Make fun of me. We just seen Jared McCain hitting 2 threes in a row for OKC. Not easy ones, by the way. Traded him. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. I think Jared McCain really wants to do good in this game, and I as much as I love Jared McCain and I root for him though. I never root for somebody to do good against my team. You know what I mean? I always root for my team no matter what. But I get why Jared McCain's doing so good, especially in this game, because I know he wants to prove that the Sixers were a bunch of idiots for ever even thinking about trading him. And that's what he's doing so far. He's got 2 threes in a row. And, yeah, there's nothing else to say. What next? Are we gonna? Is VJ Edgecombe gonna get injured, and then we're gonna trade him like we do McCain? It just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, so the Sixers are struggling a little bit right now, but again, to be expected. Nobody playing. (30-20 Thunder). 2:53 of the first. Take a look at this. McCain hitting 2 threes in a row. It's just, just it's shocking that, when you watch him play, it makes you wonder even more why the Sixers traded him. Because he really can get you baskets in big moments. And since he's come to the Thunder, he has just been much better than he was with the Sixers in the beginning of the season, also getting a lot more minutes. Wallace finds Shea. Shea creates separation, but that better be called, and it will be called. An offensive foul by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second foul of the night. I believe that was called by umpire Jenna Schroeder. Good call. Watford now gets inside. Easy deuce for Trendon Watford, 30-22. McCain now. McCain gets it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander now, defended by VJ. Alexander finds Caruso. McCain now. What a pass down low. Caruso backs it out. Wallace, 4-3. It's good. Another 3 from Oklahoma City. Kason Wallace makes it 33-22. Thunder 5 for 7 from the 3-point line. Payne. Watford. And it's knocked away by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wallace. Wallace down low. Caruso scores 35-22 as Sixers struggling to get back, struggling to rotate defensively. And that's what happens against this team. This team will eat you alive in the paint. VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now on the drive, and he loses it, but a foul, I believe, is called. And, oh, please tell me it's on Shea. No, it's on Jalen Williams. I believe that's his first foul. 35-22 Thunder. A minute 22 at the first. Sixers will go to the free throw line. Get free throws. VJ Edgecombe at the line to shoot 2. Shea will come out as he's in a bit of foul trouble early on. Oh, and they did call a foul on Shea. That's his third foul. I think they're going to challenge it, though. Yeah, see now they're getting a taste of their own medicine about how other teams must feel when you can't even lay a finger on them. And it's not to hate on Shea or anything. I think he's amazing. I just think it's the truth, though, that Thunder get away with a lot when especially, like I'm saying, when I see my Sixers, especially when they're playing the Thunder, the referees favor the Thunder at times. They give these shocking calls, in my opinion. But yeah, just bad. Obviously, this whole live stream is not to talk about Jared McCain, being a member of the Thunder now playing for the Sixers against the Sixers. Take a look. Hold on a sec. Let's take a look at this. Looked like all ball by Gilgeous-Alexander, but then a lot of follow through on the arm as well of VJ Edgecombe. Let's take a look. Yeah, so he gets the ball, but then kind of claws down the arm a little bit. Let's take a look. That looks like a foul to me. That looks like a foul. It was a lot of follow through by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the wrist of VJ Edgecombe. It was all ball at first, but then he starts coming down on VJ Edgecombe's arm. I don't know. I think that should stand as a foul. I'm gonna play. When the referee's about to talk, I'll turn on the TV so you guys can listen. Welcome in Black Dragon Sports to the lives. Thanks, Black Dragon Sports, I appreciate it. Yes, go Sixers. 300 subscribers. Gotta keep on going from there. That is horrible. That is absolutely awful. That it's a successful challenge, and Nick Nurse is absolutely like just he's really angry, and he has every right to be. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets his fingertips on the ball, but then comes across the arm of VJ Edgecombe clearly, and the referees put the whistles away on that one, and they call a jump ball, successful challenge for OKC. That's a disgrace right there. Absolute disgrace. And Nick Nurse, I believe, is still mad at the referee. It's just horrible decision. Like how I don't understand how you look at the screen again, even in slow-mo, and you still can't get it. So, a minute and 22 at the first, 35-22 Thunder. Well, now we got a jump ball. What's happening? They're having a problem with the basket right now. Jump ball. And it's won by OKC. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shai gets to McCain. McCain for another three. In and out. Rebound goes to Drummond. Drummond finds Payne. Payne now on the drive to Watford. VJ out of the corner. Hits a three. 35-25. 54 seconds to go the first. Here's Shai. Shai with 50 seconds to go the first. Here's Shai. Thunder 5 for 8 from 3. Sixers are 5 for 9 from 3. Shai, though, they're going to step back. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shai, tough shot, no good. Rebound by the Sixers. They have a chance for a 2 for 1. Come on, VJ, go for it. Drummond now. And the Sixers slow it down. They have to go for it there. But Watford now puts up a tough shot. Missed it. Rebound to the Thunder. And now Thunder will have control for the rest of the quarter. Alexander. He's dribbling and a great deep by Terry, but they call a foul. Jeez, I cannot believe it. It just looked like great defense by Dalen Terry, and they called a foul there. I mean, I need to see it again. And like Nick Nurse is just furious right now. I won't be surprised if Nick Nurse gets thrown out of the game in this game because of the amount of calls. And here's Williams for 3, but he missed it short, and that will end the first quarter. 35-25 OKC, end of the first. So good first quarter by the Sixers. They're keeping it close a little bit, but Thunder just too much right now for this banged up Sixers team. Didn't I say, you know, everybody, when I do these lives, I do, like I say, I try to be as professional as I possibly can be. I'm non-biased. I slightly favor the Sixers, but I am non-biased. I give credit for the Thunder when they make a good shot. I will admit that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will probably is an MVP candidate this season. Thunder might win the championship, but there's some things that have to be addressed. Like, I say things how they are. That is disgusting. That was a successful challenge by OKC when Shai clearly went across the arm of BJ Edgecombe, clearly. And then a perfectly great steal by Dalen Terry on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was called a foul. Like, you cannot make this up. It's just ridiculous. Treat every team the same and have every team get the same referee the same way. Anything, we should get help from the refs if they want to look at top city in the league. We're Philadelphia. But now, all jokes aside, though, the referees should be on both sides. They should be refereeing a fair game, and I don't think there's two big mistakes that I felt like were made in that first quarter that were just shocking by the referee. But anyway, start of the second quarter. The Thunder are 35-25. Here's Payne. Here's Watford. Watford on the drive gets blocked. Watford now finds Terry. Terry nearly fumbled it. Payne now gets rejected. And now a long pass up ahead. Wall is still in bound, but you just have to throw it away, and the Sixers have it. Here's Dalen Terry moving Williams out of the way and laying it in. Nice move there by Dalen Terry. Here's Williams. Williams now on the drive. And a three out of the left wing is good. And Isaiah Joe from deep on the left wing. It's 38-27, and an offensive foul is called by Cam Payne. That looked like a little bit of an exaggeration there by Jalen Williams, but the call is made. Let's take a look at this. Now he kind of shoved him down. He shoved him down. First game back for Jay Williams. How should we tell apart between the actual Jalen Williams or the bench player Jalen Williams today? Challenged by the Sixers. I think we should Don't they up in OKC call the actual Jalen Williams J-Dub or something like that, and they just call the bench player Jalen Williams just Jalen Williams? I think that's how they do it. So we'll call starter Jalen Williams J-Dub, and we'll call the backup Jalen Williams Jalen Williams. We have 8 people in right now. Sixers are challenging that call. I don't know why. I will have to look at it again. Yeah, so Sixers are trying. I can tell my Sixers are trying. I know that they're not just putting up very little effort. They're actually genuinely trying in this game. Okay, so I hope because you know how Philly fans like to boo their own team, but I don't think this is a game that they would boo their own team in because this is under the circumstances, under the fact that the Sixers have very many injuries in this game, but they are fighting in this one against the Thunder. You know, what can you expect? And it's an unsuccessful challenge by the Sixers. Well, I'll have to see it again. I mean, it looked like a shove by Cameron Payne. A little bit. And let's take a look. I need to see it again. I mean, it looked like a little bit by Cameron Payne, but not enough. It just looked like a very big exaggeration from J-Dub. J-Dub now driving, puts it up, missed it. Rebound Hartenstein, now back to J-Dub in the corner for three. Hits it 41-27, Thunder. Watford now. Looking to drive, kick out in the corner. Here's Terry for three. Missed it. Rebound the Thunder. Now Thunder are starting to run away with it a little bit. J-Dub. Here's Wallace. Wallace finding J-Dub. J-Dub thought about a bounce pass. It's knocked away by Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry laying it home. It's 41-29 now. Thunder in the lead by 12. Just under 10 minutes of playing time to go. Mid-range shot is no good for Aaron Wiggins. Rebound to the Sixers. Bona now on the drive. Bona, and they call a blocking foul on the Thunder there. Let's take a look at the defensive play of the game. Dalen Terry, nice steal there. And Wap gets it to Wofford, and Wofford back to Terry for the easy layup. Nicely done by the Sixers. Bona now. Bona. He misses the first free throw. Bona now. Line shooting his second free throw. He makes that free throw. Splits the pair 41-30. OKC. Wallace finding Joe. Joe 4-3. Missed it. Hartenstein. Here is J-Dub. J-Dub now is locked up. Wallace now, tough shot, missed it. Rebound goes to Cameron Payne. Payne, three-pointer, missed it short. Rebound to the Sixers. Here's J-Dub. J-Dub bounce pass. Hartenstein, easy bucket, 43-30. Payne now inside of Wofford. He gets it knocked away. I thought he lost it for a moment, but the Wallace came from behind him to knock it away. Here's Payne, gets it inside. Wofford, tough hook shot, got it. Trendon Wofford, big hook shot there. Here's Wallace now. Wallace finding J-Dub, who switches in midair and lays it home. Jeez, 45-32. He is back, folks. Watford, though, responds with a strong finish at the rim. 45-34 Thunder. 8:20 the second. Timeout taken. You know what? If this kind of scoreline remains like, if we lose by like 11 points like this, I actually that's actually gonna be a pretty nice. It's never nice when the Sixers lose, obviously, but under the circumstances of our struggles of us not having our players, I think it's really good if we um you know maintain this kind of score, like only losing by this much. A loss is a loss, but better than losing by like 50. You lose by like 11, and it shows that okay, you put up a great fight despite having a lot of injuries right now. You put up a fight against the OKC Thunder, defending champions, number one team in the NBA at the moment. So yeah. Got to get this some stuff written down. This is gonna be my player ratings for later. Make sure to stay tuned for that. If you can deal with listening to me for the next maybe 2 hours now. We've been on for about just over 40 minutes. So player ratings. Okay. So we just writing some stuff down. That's how you know that we're backed up when we have MarJon Beauchamp and Justin Edwards. Like, if you guys are not non-Sixers fans, that you guys probably don't even know who these people are. Yeah, like Justin Edwards and MarJon Beauchamp. Like, that's how you know that we have all these injuries. Okay. Yes. Okay. J-Dub makes the first free throw. J-Dub misses the second, so he splits the pair, 46-34 Thunder. Payne gets it to Watford. Watford turns the ball over. And now Wallace gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to J-Dub. Now finds Wallace. Wallace driving the baseline bounce pass. And an extra pass was attempted by Aaron Wiggins, but it was knocked away. And here's a bounce pass off the inbound as Aaron Wiggins with the lay-in, 48-34 Thunder. Payne down low to Wofford. Watford now. Looking to drive. Watford strong finish at the rim. He doesn't make the basket, but he gets 2 free throws. There is Tyrese on the bench. As you can see that finger bandaged up. Watford now has 8 points tonight. Watford hits the free throw, 48-35. .7:16 of the second. 48-35. Here's Watford. Shoots it and makes the second free throw. 2 for 2 there. 48-36. Here's Wallace. Wallace now finding Holmgren. Holmgren to Wallace. Wallace up top to Holmgren, and they caught a foul underneath. And let's take a look. So Wallace lobbing it up. What? That's the foul call? That is so soft. Wallace in the corner to Wiggins. Wiggins to Joe. Joe thought about the three. Holmgren now pulls up for the mid-range. Missed it short. Rebound to Philadelphia. VJ Edgecombe now. Edgecombe. Back out. Here's Edwards. Edwards drive. Mid-range. Missed it. Rebound to McCain. McCain now back in for the Thunder. Here's Jared. On the drive. Kick out. Corner for three for Wiggins is good. Aaron Wiggins. Tough shot, but he makes it. And it's 51-36 Thunder. Beach Edgecombe gets it to Dalen Terry. 6 minutes of the second. Dalen Terry now gets it to Edwards. Edwards started about three. Now he will shoot a three, and he missed it horribly. McCain now driving. McCain goes up strong with it, and I'm surprised they didn't call foul there. Holmgren now kicking it back out to Joe. Joe for the mid-range, missed it. And a rebound to Barlow. Now Dalen Terry. Terry just threw it away. Oh my goodness. He just threw it right in the bench. Not a single person was there to be found for any team there. Here's the Thunder with it now, 51-36 Thunder. Here's Wallace now. Wallace at the logo. Wallace now finding McCain. What a pass in the corner. Wiggins. He'll drive. Kick out. McCain for three. Short. And now the Sixers have it. And knocked away by the Thunder. 51-36. Thunder 5:03 of the second. 51-36, and now the Sixers will have it. Dalen Terry now checks out of the game. VJ Edgecombe looking to inbound the ball. He does to Bona. Barlow now. Barlow on the drive. Barlow shot is, oh my goodness, he got hammered and there's no call on that play. I cannot believe it. Lou Dort for three, missed it. Edwards now. Edwards guarded tightly there by Dort. Screen. And now Barlow underneath. Barlow kicking it back out. Beauchamp for three. Missed it. Rebound by Holmgren. Now McCain. Here's Jared. Jared on the drive. Jared, tough shot. Doesn't fall. Rebound, though. Holmgren, and he puts it in off the glass. 53-36 Thunder. BJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe. Now the mid-range, and they call it an offensive foul. That's another offensive foul for this call on the Sixers today. Nick Nurse just doesn't know what to do. And he said, what is going on here? He may have added a little F-bomb into that, Nick Nurse, but Nick Nurse is just furious. And, Nick Nurse is yelling in the face of Dennis Schroeder, screaming in the face of Dennis Schroeder. He needs to be held back by VJ Edgecombe. That might be a technical on Nick Nurse, and it will be. I mean, it happened last year with Dennis Schroeder, right? Where she was called these very soft technical fouls on Joel Embiid and Andre Drummond. But let's take a look at the replay. And let's take a... Well, I don't even think Dennis Schroeder called the technical. I think it was on one of the other referees. But Nick Nurse was furious as a miss there by Shea. BJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now. Edgecombe at the logo, guarded by Shea. Edgecombe, the step back for three. Missed it short. McCain now. Holmgren. Holmgren now. Missed it short. And now Beauchamp. And a turnover. 54-36 Thunder. Take a look at this. Great block by Bona. And Shea has the audacity to call for a goaltend on that play. But Shea tries to drive on this possession for the Thunder, and he gets fouled. And he'll go to line shoot too. But again, just Nick Nurse furious at the referee all day. And again, it's the same thing as last year with Jenna Schroeder. She's the same referee who wrongfully teed up Andre Drummond and then ejected Joel Embiid. She wrongfully ejected Drummond as well, but she took that back and then ejected Embiid. As Gilgeous-Alexander hits both of them, 56-36 Thunder, 9:08 or 3:08 of the second. VJ Edgecombe. Now to Barlow. Barlow to Edgecombe. Edgecombe for three. Wouldn't have mattered. It was a foul on the Thunder. Here are the Eastern Conference standings. So the Sixers right now are in seventh. They're half a game ahead of Orlando, 1 game ahead of the Heat on that play-in, and they are 2 games ahead of Charlotte. VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe to Edwards. Edwards now. Tough shot. I believe that's a long 2, and it nearly bounces in. 2:40 of the second. 56-36. Here's Shea. Step back for 3. Missed it. Shea struggling from 3. And Holmgren trying to get the rebound. He gets taken out. And now here comes Bona. Bona on the drive. Gets fouled. Bona now. 2:26 to the second. Bona now misses the first free throw. Bona tying a shoe. I think that's the second time we've had Sixer player needing to tie their shoe. VJ Edgecombe had to tie his shoe in the sideline earlier. Now Dembona needs to tie his shoe. So a lot going on today. 56-36 Thunder. 2:26 to go the second. Dembona takes the second free throw and misses it. So he missed them both. And Holmgren gets the rebound. Caruso now. Caruso finding Dort. Dort gets it to Joe. Dort now finding Shea. Shea with 5 on the clock. Shea kicks it out. Williams for 3. Got it. Jalen Williams makes it 59-36 Thunder with a minute. Just under 2 minutes to go. VJ Edgecombe now driving. VJ mid-range. Got it. Sixers needed something. Sixers struggling offensively right now. It's a 21-point game now. Minute 40. Here's Caruso in the corner. Caruso finding Jalen Williams. A catch and shoot again. He got it. He is feeling it tonight. 62-38. 3 for 3 from the three-point line for Jalen Williams off the bench. VJ Edgecombe now finds Beauchamp. Beauchamp, turnaround, mid-range, got it. MarJon Beauchamp makes it 62-40. A minute 15 of the second. Sixers looking to get a little push here. Now Shea. Behind the back pass to Williams. Caruso wide open. He always shows up against the Sixers, but not that time. He missed it. And that VJ pulls up for 3, hits it. 62-43. Big time triple for the Sixers. The goal should be to prevent this Thunder from scoring for the rest of this first half. That should be the goal. Sixers need to play hard defense. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to Dort. Dort trying to drive. Holmgren for 3. Missed it. Here come the Sixers. Go for the 2 for 1. Go for the 2 for 1. VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe pulls up 3. Missed it. The Sixers could have used that one and did not go. And now Shea with 18 seconds to go of the first half. Here's Shea. Shea gets it to Caruso. Caruso to Chet. Now Williams in the corner for 3. Oh no, he's got it again. It's Jalen Williams. 4 for 4 from 3. And now Beauchamp trying to beat the horn. No good. Caruso puts up from half court short, and that will do it for the half. 65-43 at halftime. Stay tuned for the second half. What is it with Jalen Williams? It's always him. It's always him against us. What is with him? It's always him. But anyway, 65-43. Yeah, pretty much expected, like I said. Credit to Nick Nurse for standing up for the teammate, for his team, and getting in the face of Dennis Schroeder and getting the technical foul. Because this refereeing has been horrible. Absolutely horrible tonight. Not the worst I've seen, but it's been awful. And something needs to be done. But, yeah, 65-43. Let me continue to put these player ratings down. We'll chat for a little bit. Well, I'll also tell you what is going on in the other games in the NBA. But right now, let me get these guys down. I have a feeling we're going to see more people off the bench for the Sixers than usual. Especially if this game continues the way it has been, So, yeah. Yeah, bad shooting from the Sixers. So far, they've shot 40.5% from the field, 35.3% from three. Thunder have shot 53.3% from the field, 50% from three. Let's tell you what's going on in the league. Hawks beating the Grizzlies 32-22 at the end of the first quarter. That's not good for the Sixers because they need the Hawks to lose if they want to have any chance of getting the top six. Because right now, Sixers and Hawks have the same record with 39 and 32. So it's not good that Sixers are losing like this and the Hawks are winning. And yeah, but we were in ninth place at one point. So then now the Pistons. Look, the Pistons are up 65-51 over the Lakers with 11 seconds to go the second quarter. So good job of the Pistons because we never like to see the Lakers win. We never, ever, ever want to see them win. This is not good, though. The Magic are up 64-59.5 against the Pacers. Kind of what we expect. The Pacers have had a horrific season, as you know. Horrific. But it's good for them because they get another pick to add to their talented team of theirs who've been injured all season. But talented team of theirs. So maybe they'll make another finals push. Let's take look. 70. The Spurs are beating the Heat 72-54 with 2:01 of the second quarter. Pretty non surprising. And the Bulls and Rockets game just started. Raptors, Jazz still to come. Warriors, Mavericks still to come. Nets, Blazers still to come, and Bucks, Clippers still to come. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it, everybody. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Subscribe if you love the NBA. And if you don't subscribe, I guess you don't love the NBA. So if you love the NBA, you've come to the right place. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, we just hit 300 subs. So that's a great milestone. Hopefully we continue to the big one, to 500 is what we're looking for by the end of the year at least. So maybe we can get there. We keep on working hard. I keep on working. I keep on trying. We're day by day, we slowly grow. When I checked my YouTube, my YouTube studio, I gained, it tells you how many subscribers you gain in the last 28 days. I gained 29 subscribers in the last 28 days. That is amazing. That is showing me that the hard work that I'm putting in is helping, and hopefully we can continue to grow and grow as the days go on. So like maybe we'll be at 315 by the end of this week. Who knows? So you just gotta keep on working hard. But yeah, that would really mean a lot if you guys can subscribe, help me out. You know, Uh, I love the NBA, so I continue to do this. Uh, Obviously, you guys know that I would love to do something like this as a career one day. Whether that be an NBA broadcast, like or just broadcast or whatever, um, like a sports broadcaster, or NBA broadcaster, or NBA analyst, like sports analyst, just something of that nature. Okay, and yeah, I just enjoyed doing this with you guys. So, first half, yeah, what can you say? Just can't do really anything about it. Um, yeah, it's just we expect to be down by like this at halftime, 65-43 Thunder at halftime. Um, you'll never win a game when you put up only 43 points in the first half. It's just not possible to win. I mean, maybe 20 years ago, but not in today's NBA. You'll never ever win. Hardly win with 53, maybe even 63 at times. So just not good enough. That is, but yeah. If we were fully healthy and we were playing like this, then I would have been a lot more angrier. So, like I would have said, "Oh, this is an absolute disgrace. This is embarrassing. They should be ashamed of themselves." Like I'm not saying that today. I am not saying that today. Just a tough time, tough luck that we're having all year and past maybe 5 years. I don't even know anymore. Since the Sixers first became like like since I first started watching basketball, like I think we've been unlucky, So I mean, there's nothing much to say, But we deal with injuries all the time, and just not good luck at all. So, but hopefully we can hang on a little bit, maybe get healthy by the postseason, and maybe we'll at least make a nice push. I'm not, like I said, I'm not delusional. I'm not like biased or anything when I do this. I say how it is. The Sixers will be lucky to even make the playoffs at this rate. I think we have a lot of easy teams, so I'm hoping we beat up on them. Maybe that will help us get to where we need to be, a playing team. If we play against the Hawks, that's nerve wracking. If we play the Magic, then maybe we can do it against the Magic. I have a feeling we can do it against the Magic because Magic are extremely disappointing this season. The Heat, I don't know if we can do it against the Heat. Hornets have been red hot, so maybe if we're healthy, though, we can do it. We can win a play, and hopefully I see my team back in the playoffs. Because I don't want to see another year of no Sixers or no Flyers in the playoffs. Okay, I would like to see both of them in the playoffs if we can see them. I know that the Flyers are making the push right now. I really feel like they can be in the playoffs. If the teams that we need to start losing a few games here and there. And the Flyers just keep doing their thing. Sixers, we just need to get on moving on from these easy games. Like just try at least try though in these harder games against the Thunder. Just try. Don't give up on these. Just we need to keep on trying. We don't expect to win this game, but we expect because we expect to beat the Kings. We've expected to beat the Jazz, So, but these teams we don't expect to win, especially under the injuries. Maybe we can't beat the Chicago Bulls on Wednesday. That's what we should aim for right now. I think that would be a good. It would be the Bulls are not necessarily like terrible, like awful, like this awful lottery squad like that. Always looking for the like top 3 picks or something. Like the Bulls are not in that hunt, but still not a great team and not going to be in the playoffs. So, but yeah. So the Sixers just need to keep on knocking off these easy teams, and maybe the Bulls can be that team that will at least give them some momentum in the future. I think the Bulls will be a big win if we can win against them. Yeah. So, and just again, it's we've had to deal with injuries, so it sucks to see as a Sixers fan. But I'm personally, if we do make the playoffs, if we do make the playoffs, I'd rather be the 8th seed because the Pistons will probably be the first seed in the East. If we can be the 8th seed and go against the Pistons in the first seed, I'd prefer that much more than being 7th seed going against the Celtics because I just can't deal with another loss to the Celtics. Celtics every year. We lose to the Celtics. Every time we play them in the playoffs, it just gets ridiculous. So I hope we can not play the Celtics, and hopefully we play the Pistons in the first round. Maybe we'll beat. Maybe we can try to get past that round. Maybe get past the second round for every face. No, it's not. It's very unlikely. Like I said, I think the Sixers at the max will probably be a first round exit. That's what I think. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, so we're about to start the second half, 65-43 Thunder. Take a look at this. Just the they did show a highlight that was a clear foul on Holmgren. And now we start the second half. Here is Beauchamp. Here's Beauchamp, left wing 3, missed it. Maybe Sixers can fight. Here's Drummond. He gets blocked. Barlow is now in trouble. 3-pointer up in the air is good for Justin Edwards. Good start to the second half for the Sixers. And 65-46. Hartenstein. Now to J-Dub. J-Dub on the drive. J-Dub trying to flush it over Drummond. And Hartenstein picks it up and puts it in. 67-46. Drummond. Now get to Edwards. Edwards, tough shot, hits it. Justin Edwards makes it 67-48 now. Here's Shea. Shea tried to pull up 3, but he fakes it instead and gets it to Hartenstein. Hartenstein now finds Williams. J-Dub on the drive, kicks out to the corner. Thunder have to put up a shot. 5 on the shot clock. Holmgren now gets inside. Kick out. Hartenstein will shoot a 3. No good. 10.5 of the third. Sixers need to score some baskets here if they want any chance to win it. VJ puts it up. Missed it. And now Shea. Shea up to Dort. Dort now on the drive. Dort finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein bounce pass. Williams finding Chet Holmgren, who misses it. Missing the easy layup there. And now Beauchamp finding Barlow. Barlow in the corner. Drummond for 3. Got it! Andre Drummond with a big 3. 67-51. 9:53 of the third. Sixers need a push. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Oh, he is just so good. He drives again and finishes. You need to do better stopping him as Edwards missed it short. And now Shea. 9.5 Shea. Shea on the drive. Turnover. And Barlow's down on the ground and a jump ball. 69-51 of the third. 9:26 of the third. 69-51 Thunder. Take a look at this. That were college basketball. That would have just gone directly to the Sixers. And now Barlow taps it ahead. VJ Edgecombe tried the move and hits the tough shot. And he wanted the end one. He should have gotten it. But he hits that tough shot and it's 69-53. Sixers need to play defense here. Here's J-Dub. Mid-range. No good. Rebound by Barlow. Here's Barlow. VJ pressured. Now Barlow ahead. Dominic Barlow looking to drive. Barlow finds Beauchamp. Beauchamp for 3. Got it! Marja Beauchamp with 3. Timeout Thunder. 8:53 the third. It's 69-56. Get in there. That's my Sixers right there. Come on. You really thought that we were down and out in this game. Battle back. That's my Philadelphia 76ers. Never give up. But we controlled that second half. To begin the game, we controlled it. That's just great control of the second half. We were very good with our shot selection. And we just hit shots. And it was a 13-point game just like that. And that's how we play. That's how we should play. We've been good in the third quarter as of late. We have been good. We haven't been having our collapses like we normally do. But that is a great start to the second half. And right now it's a 13-point game, like I said. And again, this is, if we do end up losing this game, no one that people say that Nick Nurse should be fired. No one should be blaming him for this game because we have the injuries. He can't do anything about that. And we're still fighting. This game is still really well rotated, I feel like. Putting in Marjan Beauchamp instead of Campaign and the starting lineup was the right decision today. And like I said, we're starting to do better in the third quarter, I think. And Let me forward it to live because I rewinded it. Remember when I was missed the play? 69-56 Thunder. Still time for the Sixers. J-Dub now finds Dort. Dort finds Hartenstein down low. Makes it. 71-56 Thunder. 8:33 to go the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Edwards driving. Edwards finds VJ. Left wing for three. Now he drives mid-range. Got it. VJ Edgecombe taking over right now. And J-Dub now finds Shea. Shea on the drive. Kick out. Holmgren in the corner for three. No. Oh, my goodness. He's been missing all of his threes in the past few attempts, and now he makes it in the big moment of the game. 16-point lead for the Thunder. Here's Beauchamp for the mid-range. Missed it. 74-58 Thunder. 7:44 the third. The drive by J-Dub. Mid-range. Got it. Nothing the Sixers can do. This team's just really good offensively. Now, VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now. Oh, nice pass in the corner. Barlow now. Finding Drummond. Drummond on the spin. Drummond. Kick out. VJ. 3 on the shot clock. Has to hoist one up. Tough shot by VJ. And it is way too strong. Air ball by Edgecombe. 76-58. 7:10 of the third. Take a look at this tough shot over this 7'2" Chet Holmgren. And a bit of a foul is called by Justin Edwards there. Here's Shea. Shea driving in a Beauchamp. Kicks out in the corner. Dort for three. Way off. Rebound by Barlow. Here is Beauchamp. Beauchamp try to get to the corner. He got bumped, and I cannot believe they didn't call a foul on that play. It's just awful. And now Williams finds Dort at the right wing three. Missed it. Tipped up. Williams puts it in. 78-58. And now Edwards. Edwards on the drive. He gets bumped, and what did the referee just call? I believe they just called a timeout. The timeout. And as we turn 20-point game. Just clearly they're bumping the Sixers players all over right now. These defenders are literally getting in there and decking them to the floor twice in a row now. Get it. So you're trying to let the physicality go, but when it's an obvious foul, you don't call it. But when it's as soft as they come, you call it. Gotta maintain consistency. Yeah, Sixers are, like I said, they're fighting. I'm very impressed with this performance by the Sixers. We've stayed in it. We've give the Thunder something to work for in this game, if that makes sense. This hasn't been a walk in the park for the Thunder. This has been a game where they still have to like be like, okay, we need to close out this game. We can't slip up here. And we've kind of been behind them a little bit. So, but overall, good performance. But about the Sixers, I can't complain right now. I would have complained if it was like a 50-point blowout, but this game's just been a good performance so far. Hopefully, we can just continue to fight. They're showing the opening day of the MLB. MLB starts this week. The Phillies. As you guys know, I think baseball is boring to watch, but I do try to tune in to see what the Phillies are doing, and I do like to go to the games a lot though. So let's see, 78-58 Thunder. Here's Edgecombe. Now to Drummond. Drummond now. Boot champ for three. Has it rejected. Good defense by the Thunder there. Wallace now. Try to lob it up for Hartenstein. He had an open shot, and I'm surprised he passed it up. Edgecombe wide open for three. You gotta hit it, VJ. Missed it. Hartenstein gets hit in the face. $78-58 Thunder, 6:04 in the third. Hartenstein. At it. Shea coaches Alexander. Alexander gets it to Holmgren. Holmgren now driving. Holmgren puts up a shot. Missed it short. He ran Drummond. Drummond now gets it to Edgecombe. VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now puts it up and puts it in. 78-60 now. 5:33 of the third. Here's Wallace. Now Shea. Shea, three. Got it. 81-60 Thunder. 5:20 of the third. Watford. Beauchamp. At Edgecombe. Now Terry. Terry on the drive. Terry thought about the mid-range. Now kicks it back out. Beauchamp on the drive. Beauchamp kicked to Terry. Terry for three. Got it. Dalen Terry. Good ball movement between Beauchamp and Terry there. Wallace. Now to Gilgis Alexander kicks it back at the door. And now Wallace. Wallace to Dort. Shea. Tough. I thought he was going to go for the mid-range. I thought he was going to go for that tough baseline jumper, but the Thunder gets offensive rebound off a miss by Wallace. Now he gets to try again, and he missed it. And here comes VJ Edgecombe. Beauchamp for three. Got it! Mark-John Beauchamp for the big three. Timeout Thunder again. It's 81-66. 4:28 of the third. Like I said, we're staying up, fighting for them, fighting for those baskets, trying to make the Thunder earn this win, make them earn it. Have to make them earn it. We know that they're underestimating us. Doesn't matter. We're going to try our very best, and hopefully we can potentially upset the Thunder. Like that would be the upset of the century if we beat the Thunder because of all of our injuries we have. Like I said, it would really be a big upset. And just sit back. We have 7 people in right now. I think this has been a pretty consistent live. We've had around 7 people pretty much all the time tonight, I think we had at one point 12. 12 people in, but we maintained consistency. That's a good thing. So here come the Sixers now. 4:17 of the third. Here's Shea. Thought about the three. Now he takes a tough. Now he faked it. Williams. Offensive foul. Good take by Jabari Walker, who just checked into the game, as it'll be a challenge by OKC. That came out of nowhere. So that's their world challenge. I need to see it again. Okay, we're good. We have 6 people in right now. Let's see what's going on into the games before we turn the game back on. So, Hawks up 71-46 at halftime. Pistons are beating the Lakers 81-75. Okay, hold on a sec. Let's take a look at this. And it looks like... Oh, hold on. Yeah, Jabari... I don't know if you heard what a Sixers commentator said. He did go up out of the restricted area, like lifted his toes up. So, wait,
catches the ball outside the lower defensive box, and the player, Jabari Walker, is inside the restricted area. It's going to be a restricted area block on Jabari Walker. The challenge is successful. Even though it is successful, it's their second challenge. They will still lose their timeout. We'll go to the free throw line for one free throw to Jalen Williams.
I mean, yeah, he was in the restricted area, kind of. I can't tell if our commentator was like joking. There, as he lifted up he got up on his tippy toes. I mean, it's still kind of moving, So, it was the right call, I guess. But that is a good point, though. Like, he was on his tippy toes there. So, and one for Jalen Williams there, and it's 84-66. Now Payne. And now VJ. VJ for a 3. Got it. 84-69. 3:50 the third. Shea now. Shea on the drive. Shea hits it. 86-69. Payne. Gets it to Jabari Walker. PJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now. Tries to take a 3 over his former teammate Jared McCain. He missed it. And a rebound by Jalen Williams. Alex Caruso. Caruso gets finding Williams. Jalen Williams finds McCain. Catch and shoot 3. Missed it. But we're going the other way. 86-69 Thunder. So that Thunder challenge will be the last challenge of the day. As Thunder used that's their second challenge of the day. Sixers challenge earlier was unsuccessful. Payne to VJ Edgecombe, finding Dalen. Oh no, you had an open layup, Dalen. And now VJ, he'll make up for it for corner three, just like they drew it up. And it's 86-72. Wallace now. Here's Shea. Shea on the drive. Shea got it. He just continues to dominate in the paint. 88-72. VJ Edgecombe. And now Dylan Terry. Terry now. Kick out. Corner. Jabari Walker got to hit it. Missed it. And Shea. Wow. How did he keep that one in play? Caruso on the drive. Caruso. Good D by Payne, but a foul. Of course they call the foul. It's every little touch. It's a foul. 88-72 Thunder. 2:12 of the third. Caruso hits the first free throw. VJ Edgecombe with 25 points tonight. 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He's been the reason why the Sixers aren't getting blown out tonight. He's keeping Sixers somewhat in this game. And Caruso hits both of them, so it's 90-72. Payne now. Finding Terry. Here's Payne on the drive. Payne down low. What a pass by Payne. And Walker gets an and one. Jabari Walker, 90-74. 2 minutes of the third. Jabari Walker, he misses the free throw. But he got the tough two to go, 90-74. Williams to Shea. Shea bounced past Williams for 3. Missed it. Minute and 44 of the third. Sixers could use a push here. VJ got fouled on that play, but again, they don't call it. But it was the Sixers ball on the baseline with 17 on the shot clock. Here is Cameron Payne finding Bona. Bona, what a pass there. Payne 3. Got it! What a combination by the Sixers. 90-77 with a minute and a half to go the third. Here's Wallace. And now Shea. Shea on the drive. Shea. Wallace. Wallace on the drive. Wallace off the high glass and good. 92-77. Minute and 8 to go the third. Here's Payne. Payne trying to respond for the 3. Missed it short. Here's Caruso. Caruso driving. Alex Caruso. Back to Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams finding Jared McCain. McCain now on the drive. McCain kick out. Jalen Williams. No. He hits another. 95-77. 45 seconds to go the third. Campaign. VJ Edgecombe. Now Walker gets denied at the rim, but he gets his own rebound and he lays it in. 95-79. Will the Thunder go for 2 for 1 here? 30 seconds to go. They do push for the 2 for 1. Shea moving quickly, and he gets the easy lay-in. 97-79. Sixers now trying to waste time, I believe. Yes, they will. 1 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 15 seconds to go. VJ Edgecombe will hold it near the Xfinity Mobile logo. Here's Payne. Payne thought about the deep three. Kicks out in the corner. Dalen Terry for three. Missed it. Rebound by Jalen Williams. He puts it up from half court. Missed it short. And that will end the third quarter. Thunder up 97-79. When we return, fourth quarter action coming up. It's like I said, I'm not talking about the starter Jalen Williams for the Thunder, J-Dub. I'm talking about the guy that comes off the bench for the Thunder, Jalen Williams. It's always him. It's always him every time the Sixers play the Thunder. It's always him. Shows up. Always. Let me tell you what he's got real quick. Let me tell you what he's got. Yeah, he's got 18 points. He's 6 for 8 from the field, 5 for 7 from three. Like, what is that? And the miss he just had was the half court shot that he just took at the buzzer. Unbelievable. But like I was saying earlier, 89-87. Let's start with this game. 71-46 Hawks at the half. Then in this game, Pistons beating the Lakers 89-87 in the third. Hopefully, the Pistons can end up winning it because, like I say, I hate the Lakers. Don't want them to win. Pacers beating the Magic 95-91 with a minute 14 of the third. That's really good. Come on, Pacers. We need the Magic to lose if we want to be up in the play-in tournament standings. And hopefully, I don't think we catch up to the Hawks because the Hawks are red hot right now, are they? So I don't think we can catch up to the Hawks. 93-65 Spurs with 5:25 of the third. And then the Bulls beating the Rockets 48-30 with 7:40 second. Oof. Maybe that Sixers versus Bulls game Wednesday will not be so easy. My goodness. Sixers outscored the Thunder by 4 in that quarter. It's an 18-point game at the end of the third. VJ Edgecombe actually the leading scorer out of everybody today that's playing, 25 points. And the Sixers have it right off the bat. Fourth quarter, Sixers have a lot of work to do if they want to come back and win this game. But it's still possible. Payne finding Edgecombe. Big three. Got it. VJ Edgecombe, a big three right out of the gates. 97-82. 11 and a half to go to the fourth. Sixers need to play defense here. McCain finding J-Dub. J-Dub, tough mid-range shot. Missed it short. And they call it another foul. A bailout all night. Bailout. But wait a minute, they called an offensive foul on the Thunder, so never mind. I thought they called a defensive foul on the Sixers. Hey, you see that one again? That was weird offensive foul. It would have been Sixers ball anyway, probably. But another foul, I believe, is called on the Thunder. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, good call by the ref there as J-Dub with a kick forward. VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now. And now here comes Payne. Payne, 6 on the shot clock. Payne down low to Watford. Watford to VJ. VJ now trying to step back for the three. VJ, tough shot at the shot clock buzzer is no good, and it'll be Thunder ball. 10:57 to go to the fourth. Hartenstein, now to McCain. McCain now. Here's Hartenstein. Here's J-Dub on the drive. J-Dub, it's 99 to 82. Thunder. Here is Dalen Terry. Oh, he just flips it up over his head. Missed it. And Sixers battle for it. Look at the strength of Dembona. Oh, he looked like he got fouled. No whistle. And now J-Dub the other way with it. Try to find McCain. McCain on the drive. McCain finding Hartenstein. McCain on the behind the back from Hartenstein. McCain for three. Missed it. And offensive foul by Hartenstein. And Hartenstein is furious with the call. Payne now on the drive. Payne got fouled again. He just the Sixers are getting fouled over and over again. And another jam for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren this time, 101 to 82. 9:52 of the fourth. 44 points in the paint for the Thunder. 26 for the Sixers. Here's VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe to Watford. Watford to Payne. Now Watford. Watford trying to drive. Watford on the pass. Tip. Watford in the corner. Tough three. Missed it. Rebound goes to OKC. Now is Isaiah Joe to McCain for three. Missed it. Rebound by Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Oh, he finds Williams who he just that guy just don't even know what he did there. As VJ Edgecombe responds as J-Dub was hanging in the air. And J-Dub the tough layup. But J-Dub loses it. And now here's Watford the other way with it. Here's Terry. Terry now. VJ Edgecombe flying and hitting. He's got 32 tonight. 103 to 86. 8:48 to go to the fourth. Sixers still have time. Here's Hartenstein. Hartenstein, the bounce pass. Knocked away by the Sixers. Here they come. Here's Watford. Watford now on the drive. Here's VJ Edgecombe for three. He's got it. VJ Edgecombe with a big time three. 103 to 89. Timeout, Oklahoma. 8:32 in the fourth. 14-point game. Take that, Cooper Flag. Take that, Constantinople. You're watching VJ Edgecombe doing this, carrying the team all by himself tonight. 35 points. Still 8 minutes to go this game. I think, around 8 minutes to go the game. He is carrying this team right now. Get in there. Oh, my goodness. 35 points. Take that, all the rookies. Oh, and not only saying take that to Cooper Flag and Constantinople, you better be watching this Ace Bailey. You better watch what team that you missed out on that you could have played for, but you chose to behave like a baby and decide, I don't want to play for the Sixers. Well, now we have VJ Edgecombe, who does this every night. 35 points tonight. Unbelievable. VJ Edgecombe is carrying our team right now. Carrying the team. Absolutely carrying the team. I think even if we end up losing this, he's the player of the game. Like, not really many great players from OKC tonight. Like it's kind of like all around team effort by them. But like this one for us, VJ Edgecombe, was carrying the team with pretty much a practice squad around him right now. So really great. Here is the big time three by VJ Edgecombe. And VJ Edgecombe, he's getting hyped. Even he's holding up a sign in the crowd. Edgecombe score 40. That's what he's going to do tonight. He might score 50 at this rate. But let's see. 8:28 of the fourth. Fans are chanting defense. McCain now gets it to Williams. Williams defended by Edgecombe. J-Dub gets it to Holmgren. Holmgren the bounce pass. J-Dub on the drive. J-Dub hits a tough shot. 105-89. Here's Payne. Try to respond, I think, but he fakes. He'll drive over Holmgren. A tough shot. No good. J-Dub. I think we just need to keep on putting the ball in VJ Edgecombe's hands. Holmgren. Holmgren now. Kicks it back out. J-Dub. J-Dub, the step back. 3. Missed it. Rebound for the Sixers. Here's Beauchamp. Margin Beauchamp. Now VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe now to Beauchamp. Beauchamp. Back to Payne. Payne, step back. Must needed 3. Missed it short. And now Jalen Williams gets it to J-Dub. Here's J-Dub. Kicks it to Jalen Williams. Now Jared McCain. McCain now on the drive. McCain, it's good. Jared McCain, easy douche for him. As Sixers weren't defending that one. It's 107-89. 7:04 of the fourth. Here's Trendon Watford. Trendon Watford puts it up, and Andre Drummond flushes it. But they say offensive basket interference. I do not know about that call. And the Sixers can now challenge. Nick Nurse is furious. Nick Nurse wants to challenge, but they don't have any challenges yet. And Nick Nurse is furious. He thinks they should look at it. That's clearly out of the cylinder. That is clearly. And now McCain at the other end, he hits a 3. That is absolutely disgusting. Nick Nurse, I think he'll take a timeout. He'll take a timeout. Nick Nurse is furious. Nick Nurse is furious. That was an absolutely disgusting call. Nick Nurse, he says again, what is going on here? And now Nick Nurse might get ejected. He already has a tech today. He has to be careful. He might get ejected. Nick Nurse might get ejected. Commercial break. I said at the beginning of this game, didn't I say at the beginning of this game how much in favor of the Thunder the refs would be tonight? It was just ridiculous. That you can't get any more clear than that. That was off the cylinder. It was a beautiful putback by Andre Drummond. I could call that in real time. I just seen it. I could see it in real time that it wasn't offensive basket interference, and the referee is standing right under the basket watching the play, and he still can't make the right call. And then they're being all stubborn about it and say, "Oh no, it's okay. We're not gonna review it." Like Nick Nurse is pleading with them to, like. Didn't I say that Nick Nurse would get ejected in this game at the very beginning? When I had a feel for it. I knew it. Remember when there was a bad call called earlier where the Thunder's challenge was successful. I just had a feel that Nick Nurse might get ejected in this game, and that Nick Nurse, I don't know if he got ejected, but we'll have to see. But the refs aren't the reason why we're going to lose this game. We just the injuries is the main thing that has hurt us. But it sucks that on top of the injuries, the refs have to be this unfair to us right now. Like I said, I see things how they are. I see it's not being biased or anything. It's just seeing things how it is. We have 4 people in right now. Yeah, it's kind of slowing down a little bit, the amount of people that we have in. Kind of down. What was up to like 12 at one point, but I think we've slowed down. It's okay. It's getting a little late. This game's almost over. We'll do the player ratings and then call it a night. But okay, Nick Nurse, I think is still on the court. I thought Nick Nurse was going to get ejected. I really thought he was going to get ejected. Let's take a look at this from this angle. Oh my goodness. How do you miss that call? That is unbelievable. VJ Edgecombe missed the mid-range, and now the Sixers have it. It will be a foul on Jared McCain, I believe, and he smiles at it. And now Wofford, VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe to Wofford. Edgecombe try to kick it out to Payne. Payne puts it up and puts it in. So it's 110-91 now. 6:17 of the fourth. Sixers have a very little chance to win this game now, as it's a 19-point game with just half a quarter to go. Here's a 3 by Joe. Missed it. Rebound to Payne. Payne now. Watford. Watford on the drive. Watford nearly loses it. Now Beauchamp to Edgecombe. Back to Payne. He needs a 3. Missed it. Now Drummond gets off its rebound. He'll hoist up a 3. What a shot by Andre Drummond. 110-94. 5:42 to go the fourth. Man, Andre Drummond's really worked on his 3-point shooting. Jalen Williams now try to hand off, and he finds Isaiah Joe. Back to Jalen Williams. The handoff to Chet Holmgren. 8 on the shot clock. Chet Holmgren guarded by Trendon Watford. Holmgren on the drive. Holmgren fades away. Holmgren hits it. 112-94. 5:17 of the fourth. Watford on the drive. Watford kick out to the corner. Payne is open for 3. He airballed it, but thankfully that doesn't matter because it was a foul before. Take a look at this shot by Andre Drummond. My goodness, what a shot. That came out of nowhere right there. Usually he takes the corner threes. Beauchamp, now to Watford. Payne on the drive. 4 on the shot clock. Payne kick out. Beauchamp in the corner for 3. Missed it. Rebound Holmgren. He'll throw it up ahead to McCain. It's intercepted by MarJon Beauchamp. And Drummond. What a pass in the corner. The give and go. Here's Watford on the drive. Watford muscling his way past by Holmgren and gets the basket. 112-96 with 4:28 of the fourth. Here's Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams now gets it to the corner. And Isaiah Joe gets thrown out of bounds. I believe a foul was given. 4:18 to go the fourth. Take a look at this lob. Up top, Chet Holmgren throwing it down. Holmgren kick out Jalen Williams. Now to Isaiah Joe. Isaiah Joe kicking out. Holmgren got the shot clock buzzer. Gets it. That will do it, folks. Here at Xfinity Mobile Arena, 115-96. 3:55 to go the fourth. The dagger on this one. VJ Edgecombe now losing it at a bounce. I believe it was knocked away though. So remain Sixers ball on the baseline. 16 on the shot clock. Chet Holmgren, who's missed lots of threes that he's taken in not important moments of this game, but when we really need a stop, he's making the threes. And this game is over just like that. 115-96, 3:47 as the timeout will be taken. Game over. Game over. Great job by Sixers today. We couldn't have done better there. You know what sucks? I said at the beginning, before this game even started, I said, out of all the games, why does J-Dub have to come back from injury in this game? In this, he's been injured pretty much this whole season. Out of every single game he could have come back to, this is the game he comes back in. Here's what it is. But yeah, this sucks that we are going to lose this game, but yeah, I expected it. The same as all the Sixers fans out there, or any basketball fan that might be watching this right now. You know, it's expected. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I thought the Sixers were going to win. All right. And yeah, McCain talking to his teammates before the game. And a nice time. Here off the inbound, Beauchamp missed a three. Beauchamp now gets his own rebound and misses another three. So Williams now gets the Wallace. 3.5 to go of the game. Here's Jalen Williams. Williams gets it to McCain. McCain for three. Missed it short. Rebound by Jalen Williams. Jabari Walker, the campaign. Now to Watford. Watford on the lay-in is good. 115-98. 3 minutes to go. McCain finding Jalen Williams. Now to Isaiah Joe. His three. Missed it short. And now here, Sixers, they keep it in. 115-98. 2:50 to go of the game. Here's Jabari Walker, who'll hoist up a three. That's off. Rebound goes to the Thunder. Wiggins now finding Williams. Jalen Williams gets it to Aaron Wiggins. Wiggins now on the drive. Wiggins losing the ball. And now Beauchamp has it. Beauchamp gets inside and lays it in for an easy basket. 15-point game here with 2:23. McCain on the drive gets an easy basket. Jared McCain, 117-100. McCain's got 10. 2:13 of the fourth. 117-100. Here's Payne. Payne to Beauchamp. Beauchamp turns the ball over. Williams kick out. Three is good for Isaiah Joe. 120-100. With 1:52 to go to the fourth. Campaign gets tugged. There will be a foul. I believe they fouled on purpose. I think they're going to get some other guys in. Nice to see Jared McCain back here in Philadelphia. So, wish that we kept him on our team. And, you know, yeah, just good game from him tonight. And I believe he will exit the game now. So Thunder really cleared their bench. Here's Watford. Watford posting up. Watford drops it off to Walker. Payne to Beauchamp for three. Missed it in and out. And here is the Thunder. The three is up and no good on that one. Watford for three. Missed it. They're just kind of shooting around for this last minute. Jabari Walker. Kick out in the corner to Beauchamp, who loses it. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive. Wiggins lays it way off. 54 seconds to go. Here is Watford takes it to the basket and he's fouled. So Sixers will fall to 39-33 on the season. And that's no good for Watford on that one. Welcome in, DKM for real. Welcome to a game where the Sixers, I felt, played very well, given the fact that they have a lot of injuries. Played very well against a top team like the Thunder. As Watford hits the second free throw, 120-101. Isaiah Joe. Now we'll give it to Kenrich Williams. Williams missed it. And a turnover. And now Williams will try again for three. No good. Isaiah Joe now left wing triple. And that will put the finishing touches. Well, another three. 123-101 Thunder. Here's Martin. We'll get to the basket. Lay it in. And it is good. That will end it. 123-103. Final score of this one. Thunder will just dribble the ball out on a night where Jared McCain returns to Philadelphia, scores 10 points, and it's over. So Thunder win it 123-103. Nick Nurse now wants to talk to Jenna Schroeder about the officiating today. But BJ Edgecombe, first Sixers rookie in franchise history with 35-plus points and 7+ threes made. What a great accomplishment for him. All right, well, we'll get to the player ratings. Yeah, DK and Priyo, I would like to know what you thought about this game. I would like to know who everybody watching thought about this game. I thought it was a great game. I think we played our hardest that we could possibly play, and really just gave it our all, and we just fell short tonight. Didn't get destroyed, really. So I'd say it was a great game. But now let us get into our player ratings today. Now, first off, no credit to the Thunder because they beat up pretty much a practice squad by the Sixers, But I would give my credit to my Sixers for pushing the way they did, and I think we did well. Hopefully, we'll get through these easier games that we need. Hopefully, we'll get through the Bulls on Wednesday. But yeah, let's get to our player ratings before we call it a night here on the channel. The referees. Look, you already know what I'm gonna say. If you guys have been watching tonight, you guys know what I have to say. All right, they were awful. They were absolutely awful tonight. Not the reason we lost. I mean, we had a bunch of injuries, but they were absolutely awful tonight. But yeah, just awful all around. Missing the big decisions throughout the game. I'm giving the referees a score of 3 out of 10 tonight for the refereeing player ratings. Okay, Dominic Barlow. Look, I'm a big fan of Dominic Barlow. I really love having him on this team, but you have to say it how it is. He was just non-existent tonight. Got some rebounds tonight. Got 7 rebounds, but he was just non-existent altogether today. I'm giving him a score of 4 out of 10 tonight. Okay. Adem Bona. Again, just not great tonight at the free throw line. He was really poor tonight, and just not a great all around performance by Dembona. So I'm going to give him a score of 4.5 out of 10 for the player ratings. Justin Edwards. I thought he was, again, not great. Did hit some shots when we needed it in the beginning of this game. Kind of set the tone a little bit, but that was pretty much it. Didn't really do much to end it. So I'm going to give him a score of 5 out of 10. Not great performance, but you have to look at the players look and their standards and what they're usually doing. But I just feel like you expect more from them when they're put in this position. You have to step up. Now MarJon Beauchamp. He did all right. Actually no. He did bad. Okay. At first I was like, man, he got 13 points tonight, but he also got 5 turnovers, 5 for 18 from the field. I can tell he was missing a lot of shots. 5 for 18 from the field is completely unacceptable. 3 for 11 from 3, and just a bad night from Beauchamp. I'm going to give him a score of 4 out of 10. Let's take a quick break. Yeah, so let's get into this next one. VJ Edgecombe, who was great, showed why he was a great pick by us. 35 points tonight on 50% shooting from the field. I have to give him a score of 10 out of 10. I just really thought that he was great tonight. I mean, look, I think he really shown tonight that he's not a guy who needs carrying by his teammates. He's not somebody who needs to be around good players to win anything. He shows that he can be the leader of a team, because what he did tonight was just incredible. What he did tonight was very gutsy, I thought, to perform the way he did and carry the team against the defending champions, the top team in the NBA right now. Just a great performance by VJ Edgecombe against a great defense like the Thunder. Next, we go to the bench players. Dalen Terry, who I thought was pretty good actually today. I thought the defense was really good. I thought he was robbed of a steal earlier when he was defending Shea. I'm going to give him a score of 6.5 out of 10 from the bench for Dalen Terry. Next up, we have Andre Drummond, who I thought was pretty good as well today. Made a couple threes, got some rebounds when we needed it. I'm going to give him a score of 6 out of 10 because he didn't play too much. Next up, Cameron Payne. 10 points, 4 for 11 from the field, 2 for 7. Could be better. But, I mean, again, he played off the bench. But I'm going to give him a score of 5 out of 10. Next up, we have Trendon Watford, who I actually thought was very good tonight. 15 points, a great bench production. I thought he got to the free throw line a lot. I thought he played very well. I'm giving him a score of 7.5 out of 10 for Trendon Watford. Jabari Walker, he played 10 minutes and actually did not bad in this game. He got 4 points, 4 rebounds, but he took a charge. Well, what should have been probably a charge, maybe it was 50-50, but good defensive effort by him anyway. Jabari Walker gets a 6 out of 10. Finally, Tyrese Martin literally played like a couple minutes, and that was it. But had himself a basket. I'll just give him a score of 5 out of 10. And finally, last but not least, we have the coach, Nick Nurse, who I actually thought he made the right decision in the beginning, putting MarJon Beauchamp in over Cam Payne. I think we would like to see MarJon Beauchamp getting more minutes But overall, what really stood out for me is how quick Nick Nurse was to defend the team tonight after getting bad calls called against us over and over again. I really thought that was great from Nick Nurse tonight, that he went out there and showed the refs that he's not going to back down from calling them out when they make a bad decision, and the refs want to get sensitive about it. But overall, it was a good performance from Nick Nurse tonight as being the coach of this team. I thought we played well for the circumstances. Give him a 7 out of 10. So that is my player ratings. That is the whole live pretty much done. A shorter live actually than normally would when I go on Sixers games. But yeah, just a great performance all around. I thank you all for being in the live tonight. We have 6 people in right now. It was a consistent live, not like our previous lives have been, but it's okay. We're going to keep on working hard. Thank you all for 300 subscribers. Keep on pushing it forward and forward. Keep on moving up. Hopefully we get 400 soon, 500, and we'll just keep on going. We'll keep on doing this all the time. I have a lot of fun doing this. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Go Sixers. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.